A nigga gotta do it. Fuck, I hate I said that shit. Damn, a nigga so stupid. I could really just leave if I really wanna do it. But who am I fooling? It takes drive to do it. Got my foot on the pedal, but a nigga ain't moving. This life ain't as easy as they told ya. Gotta work hard, man, they never told ya. Gotta work hard, man, they never told ya. Gon' learn on your own, bruh. If they ain't playing with you, they ain't playing no games. You better stay up on your grind, man. Hey, cause they ain't playing with you. They ain't playing no game. You better stay up on your grind, man. Hey, cause they ain't playing. They ain't playing no games. You better stay up on your grind, man. Hey, cause they ain't playing with you. They ain't playing no game. You better stay up on your grind, man. Hey, cause they ain't playing no no games. No no games. No no games. No no games. They ain't playing no They ain't playing no game. No games. They ain't playing no games, no. 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 No games, no. Yeah. For the first time, it's going down history, baby. New 3-6 Mafia, featuring 8-Ball and MJG, Young Buck. It's a Tennessee thing. We gotta stay.
If you're not Stewart, what the hell are you doing? Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Man Talk Monday. My man Jeff Fox with the Jeff Fox Show coming on today on the network. I believe he's going to come on at 1 p.m. If it's not 1 p.m., he'll be on around 3 p.m. today. Stay tuned for that. And then later on this afternoon, another episode of the Underground Railroad Show with That Ninja at 6 p.m., scheduled for 6 p.m. Eastern Time today. Let me jump in the chat on Spreaker.com, get some of your thoughts on some of these things we talked about. Game 5 of the NBA Finals tonight. I think it's going to be a drubbing. I think that the calls are going to switch to the side of Golden State magically, and they're going to go ahead and make sure that they finish this thing out tonight, not even play around. Because if they mess around and lose this game tonight, then psychology starts to play into this, you know. And they start thinking about what happened last year. And anything could happen if it goes 3-2 tonight. Because if it goes 3-2 tonight and Cleveland wins, all Cleveland needs to do is win one more game to get it to Game 7. They can win games. Hell, they won the Eastern Conference. They were undefeated in the playoffs. They had one loss in the playoffs. They could do it. So I think Golden State is now or never for them. Today's title of today's show is Now or Never Part 2. That was in the discussion talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers, but it's almost feeling like that now, that they don't want to play around with this. You know, seeing as what happened last year in the series where Cleveland, for the first time ever in NBA history, came back from 3 games to 1. But coming back from 3 games to none, don't think it's going to happen. But we'll see. Records are meant to be broken, they say. From corporate brother, man, F. Stoops, he always hated on the SEC. That's true. He did, which was interesting. And why would he not hate on the SEC? He thought that the SEC was overrated. He coached in the Big 12. Why would he try to give kudos to the SEC? Which I think he was wrong. Clearly, the SEC has been the best conference of football in the last decade. I mean, it's not even close, but I kind of feel where he's coming from. From Big L X Squad, he says he got forced out over that dude that hit the white girl. Stoops didn't want to retire, forced out. Maybe a bit of that playing into it as well. You're talking about Joe Mixon and the controversy and him punching the chick and getting suspended for a year and ultimately getting drafted this year by the Cincinnati Bengals. But you'll never be able to determine that. You'll never be able to prove that. It's kind of like that conversation that they had or continue to have even till this day, and Michael Jordan leaving basketball because he was forced out. He was suspended or whatever and going to play baseball because of, his gambling situation. From Big Apple Bastard in the chat room on Spreaker.com, he says, Steve Spurrier needed to thank Stoops for that national championship in 1996. The only way you win a chip with Danny Woolford as your quarterback is with a great defense. Now, they did have a great defense, but don't forget, at the time that Danny Woolford left college football, when he left the Florida Gators, I believe that he was the all-time passing yardage leader in the SEC. It might have been all-time. I don't think it could have been all-time. But, oh, man, they threw the ball all over the place during that era, man, with Steve Spurrier, the run-and-gun offense. Man. Riddell Anthony. Ooh, I can't believe I thought of that name. Riddell Anthony, he was the other receiver that they had during that time. I mean, Spurrier, they really kind of were the impetus of what you see with all these high-powered spread offenses today. And Danny Woolford didn't run the ball. That's an added element to offenses today. But, yeah, the Florida Gators during that time, man, 3, 4, 5 wide receiver sets, Danny Woolford in the shotgun. He threw the ball around a ton. From Clay Dopeboy Wade Davis, he says it's amazing that OU gave the job to a young colonizer. Meanwhile, brothers with more experience than him can't get a coaching job at a premier school like Oklahoma. Yeah, that's that BS. That's that BS. Cornelia Small in the chat on Spreaker.com. Maybe Telfair has a bad fear of raccoons and don't want to take no chances at close range. Or he like hunting deer, wabbits, or wild ninjas. Right. Maybe he does to have a rifle in New York City. Right. And I haven't heard anything about Sebastian Telfair, scheduling these big game trips to Africa. And if he were to schedule a big game trip to Africa to hunt rhinoceros or lions or tigers or something like that, he doesn't need to carry around said rifle in his trunk in New York City. Grego, 283 diamonds, 28-3. You SO, you son of a. He says, Patriots players had a great weekend. Whatever, man. Big L X Squad, Big Apple Bastard, White Panther movie is the Avengers, all white heroes. Yeah, from K Ugmo 3000. What up, K3 Stacks? He says, Boogie, no White Panther because they are as rare as a black in a Klan rally. 1 in 2.3 million. That's funny. From Gary G Money Joyner. He says, I know Big Apple wouldn't be talking about White Panther. One of you trolling Big Apple bastard Grego. Let's see. From that ninja, he says, attention, the train will not be running today for a couple of reasons. One, my daughter's summer league games are Monday evening, and 2, I'm not in the mental place to do it right now. Maybe on Wednesday. Sorry for the delay. All right, Ninja, that's all good, brother. So Ninja will not be doing the Underground Railroad show today, so you still have the opportunity to listen to the Jeff Fox show today on WSME, so stay tuned for that. Thank you to everybody that performed or did their shows, executed their shows on Thursday and Friday last week when I wasn't here. Tip my cat to you. Thank you so much for the WSME family. Yes, sir. From Mr. Harper, VP of Ninjaville, he says, okay, Sigma, I think Stoops was low-key contemplating life elsewhere. That Joe Mixon incident and how the university and alumni treated him and Mixon the last couple of months was probably enough. That may have some truth to it as well. I mean, Bob Stoops is 57 years of age. What was the reasoning for him to continue to stay around and continue to coach? I mean, maybe he won a national championship. I don't know. There's 140 other Division I football programs that would have something to say about that. Florida State's coming in highly heralded this year. Alabama's coming in. So what's the chances of Oklahoma winning another championship? The man was around 18 years. Damn. I mean, I can only imagine he's made a ton of money in his life. If I'm 57 years of age, coached 18 years in one place, one of the all-time regarded as one of the greatest college football coaches ever based on my record and what I did, I'm trying to go play golf every day or go fishing every day. So the timing of the whole thing is kind of strange that he does it at this time of the year. You know, usually when a coach does something like this, they retire. They've been around for a long, long time. They do it at the end of the season. So the end of the college football season was what, January? This is June? So it's kind of strange in that matter. But, man probably came in one day, was driving to work, and was like, man, what the hell am I doing? Why am I doing this? And they already got this kid already set up to take over, which evidently they like him a lot. What's the point? You know, it's kind of interesting that you look back at it. He did it for 18 years as accomplished that he was. From Mr. Harper, VP of Ninjaville, the Marcus Harper Show live post-game tonight right here on WSME Radio. That's what's up, Marcus Harper. The OK Sigma that may be, but no one is forcing him out in Oklahoma. Dude is royalty here. Right. Someone mentioned earlier that they're forcing him out because of what happened with Joe Mixon. I don't think anybody's forcing out Bob Stoops. I think it had the way that he was treated, and a lot of fans wanted to get rid of him and said that he was wrong. The way that he handled that situation may have weighed upon his decision. But if he wanted to be the coach of Oklahoma still right now, he would be. I don't buy into they forced him out because of what happened with the Joe Mixon thing. From, you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. From Rough Buff, he says, Thorny Show back on. From Juan Cruz Shore, a lot of raccoons and possums in New York City, right? Nah, maybe the upstate, but not in the city, not in one of the boroughs. From Rough Buff, possums for real in New York City. They are just rats, says Grego. Right. Now, they are rats the size of possums in New York City, but not many possums or raccoon, I don't think, in the city limits. I'm pretty sure of that. Especially not to the point where you need your own damn semi-automatic rifle. From Thorny Kumquat Switch. Tune in to the Thorny Switch Show tonight in Ninja Slot. Oh, yeah? Well, we got to talk about that, Thorny. I would love to hear the Thorny Switch Show. From Kaza, he says, Thorny got a show? Yeah, this is the first I'm hearing of this, too. Which would be kind of interesting. You know, me and Thorny have had our disagreements in the past. But I love me some Thorny Switch, man. She has supported this show from day one. Now, if she's about to go into and take a plunge into the podcast world, I 100% support her. But if she calls this show with an attitude, we will have to do this. Yeah. But I still love me some Thorny. From Angry Black Man, if you have seen the size of those rats in New York City, you would understand why Bassie has that arsenal. Free Bassie. Or whatever. From Chief Rocker, Jersey Vern. Good morning, Chief Rocker Vern from Jersey. Chief Rocker Drive Show will be on today. Wait a minute. You just told me, Ninja, that you wasn't going to do the show today. Wait a minute. Let's get on the same page now. You just told me that you wasn't going to do the show today. From Big LX Squad, Thorny Switch will explain why Georgia Bulldogs only had one player drafted to the NFL. So Thorny's a big Georgia Bulldog fan. So maybe it'll be Georgia heavy if this alleged Thorny Switch show comes to fruition. It definitely will be Georgia Bulldog and New Orleans Saints heavy, which is a very odd combination of teams to root for if you're from Georgia. How the hell you a Georgia Bulldog fan but root for the Saints? Strange. From Thorny Kumquat Switch again. I just wanted to be like the Falcons, get y'all hopes up just to let you down. Oh, if Rick James were here right now, he'd say, cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded, Thorny. You got a little bit of pettiness in you too, huh? Let it go. Let it go. Whenever we start to heal, you pull a damn scab off. You and Grego. Back in 3 minutes.